I want to say something about Estevao Willian. I've not said this before. You understand?
Yeah.
I've not said this before, but you go see, definitely, you go chook my things. I know this one will shock you concerning Estevao Willian. Do you know that if Chelsea does not sign some proper players, some experienced players in various positions, just like from the defense to the midfield down to the wing, and also the number 9, if Chelsea doesn't sign some certain key players with this level of experience, it will affect young players like Estevao Willian.
True fact.
Because that boy is coming with the intention of not only coming to play, he's coming to also learn.
Of course, yes.
That is why I told some Chelsea fans, the way people are saying, we can't wait, let Estevao come. If they come learn. It is say that like Mama is when they play, you know, get senior men when they learn. If they learn. It will be very bad that this guy will come. We stick around with the likes of Sancho, Neto, Madrid, and all the rest. All of them young. Nothing changed, no addition. The same style of play.
Really bad.
Estevao will still continue from where they stop. There will be no increase. There will be nothing special about their system of play. So whatever they are doing, even though we see Estevao as that prospect that will do something good for Chelsea, for him to come out very well, for him to actualize that goal of perfection, he needs to play with the best. Palmer. Do you think Chelsea beat Palmer? Chelsea only gave Palmer a platform.
Opportunity, yeah.
See, let's get things straight. Chelsea only gave Palmer a platform. Palmer become good because of Palmer, the academy, the boys they are there. From the academy, they moved into the senior team. Pep, I don't know the kind antidote where Pep they carry pour for their ear. And the kind of thing when they tell the way they make those boys get some certain mind. And the few times Palmer play with the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Walker, all of them on that pitch, he gained experience. He take from everybody. They take experience from everybody. But for Chelsea, yeah, Palmer don't play today. He don't play where he don't stop. He needs somebody around them
to
help. That is why I'm saying that even this Estevao when they come, he needs person to go help him. Fine, with a hit on Jackson. I told you the other day, Jackson is never a bad player.
Yeah.
Jackson does need somebody that will give him that competition and he will learn from. That is why I know some people will come and attack me. I'm never in support of this Liam Delap stuff. No verse. I'm not in support of it. I'm not. If they will go for Liam Delap, they should give us an experienced striker additional to it.
Exactly.
If they will do it. Because if you bring in Liam Delap in the summer as that striker to come and compete with Jackson, see, the pressure for Chelsea and pressure for Ipswich is different. No?
You've said a lot of things. I'm just waiting for your questions. I'm waiting for your questions so I can know where
You can still get involved. Why I started with Estevao in this conversation right now this evening is because of the set of players that have been seen that they are speculating that Chelsea want to get. Just imagine this what they call it, this Bournemouth defender. What's that his name again? Then Huijsen Abina, waiting they call him. I don't really. His name is kind of confusing.
Difficult to pronounce.
It's difficult to pronounce.
Guy, the chill guy.
The chill guy. Whether his release clause is about £50 million, if I'm not mistaken. It's about £50 million. And he's 19 years of age.
Kind of money they put on these boys. I don't even understand.
Wait now. £50 million, 19 years of age. And Chelsea are looking at the guy seriously. Do you understand? Huijsen Abidi. I guess he's a Spanish player.
The Spanish player.
Now,
okay.
See a player like that now. Chelsea are looking at that guy and they are following him up. Let's say Chelsea signed that guy. And it comes to Chelsea now. That kind of football is given at Bournemouth. It's not giving it at Chelsea. Now we go see complaints, so we don't go spend another money. And na true, na another waste of funds.
Yeah.
Now, but if you want to see the best of this guy now, when you sign and bring experience,
Experienced player.
so that as they play, they build the momentum too. I told you something that Levi Kobe is organized because of he played with Wesley Fofana. You can't compare the experience Wesley Fofana have with Levi Kobe. Fofana is far, far ahead of Kobe.
But one thing now I want to say is it just came into my mind now. Does it mean that this current set of Chelsea players cannot get experience from next season? Considering the fact that
it's not bad they cannot get experience. See as this thing they work here. Make I want more leave football sector. See, it just like this now. Let's say you be mechanical engineer. You be mechanical engineer. He never touch. They carry spanner. They only open. They touch battery. They hit battery. Like when battery shake inside car, you go not say na battery will shake. You go they hit battery. But sometimes when the car stops, so because of say Nadia where your mentality stop.
Yeah.
You go come down say na still battery. Na they do am. Then when you hit and finish, you want start them now. The car no go start. Nadia way experience coming. Person we don't get experience, we know about all these things now. Mechanic we get experience, we know about how these things they work now. When you start and you no gree start, mechanic we don't get experience. Go tell you say okay, no be the battery. Say either na electrical faults or if they come from this other the ignition or be waiting, they get issue.
Yeah.
Then they go know how to fix them. Now, because of say where your knowledge stuff now for that battery, the moment that experience fix that thing, you don't learn something.
Yeah.
Now you are not only in the space of only battery, nice point. Now you don't also learn other factors which will cause make car off apart from battery. Did they get the point?
I get you.
These players, they don't play waiting they feel play. That level. Arsenal player, Saka and all the rest. When before Saka they get limelight, he play with good players around them to build.
Okay, first of all, this situation I want just put up it's just the way it is. No matter how we rigmaru, I will see carry us come back. We are lacking a serious leader. We are lacking leaders in that team. Not only one. Leader not be only one. We're lacking leaders. We're lacking experienced players in this current Chelsea side. I'm not calling for you to sell everybody, because selling everybody now and signing another new set of players is like you starting from the beginning again. But just like I asked you a question, I said if these current players cannot, get some level of experience from even their failures this season and build onto next season, it could be possible the likes of Neto can pick from next season. I don't want to Sancho because Sancho born a one-sided ball. You understand? Just one-sided ball. I think his wing there should be somebody else who will compete with him.
That is
very well.
That is where we hear the talk of Jamie Gittin right now.
Yes, Jamie Gittin is.
Jamie Gittin is there, but this release clause is mad. £80 million. Mind you, it's not Chelsea that's pushing for this guy. Arsenal is also pushing for Jamie Gittin.
Bro, I talking about players now, it just irritates me because talking about all these young boys where their release clause they very high. They never really proved to us say okay, they feel play this kind of high level of football. They slam one kind of serious price tag on their head. It doesn't sit down well with me, and I have said it countless times. The crazier the price tag, the bigger the pressure, and it doesn't work for Chelsea. It doesn't work for a club like Chelsea.
Yeah.
For me, I will keep saying it, I will keep throwing it out. Whether you say a player is old or not, there are players that are 30-something years of age and they are performing high-level performance. I'm not saying...
It's Fulham stupid to bring back Williams.
Exactly.
Are they stupid? No, let's
Yeah.
make it make sense.
So I've been saying this a lot of times, and a lot of people say, what am I saying? I gave Benzema as a very big example, as a very good example. I kept using that guy as an example. You get somebody like Benzema now, you've solved like 78% of our strikers' issues. You're not signing Benzema for you to give him a 5 years contract. No. You could give him probably 1 or 2 years contract. But what Benzema will help you to achieve in 1 or 2 years, you can use that 1 or 2 years to get the next rated striker. Meanwhile, if Benzema is playing alongside someone like Jackson
and also Dillian Delap, they want to
Delap, for example, these
sense.
guys, they can use that period of time to pick up experience, number one, and build up or improve themselves. So that when Chelsea signs Benzema replacement, for example, then Jackson and Delap cannot take over. They cannot hit the ground running immediately.
It's not about signing Benzema replacement. Benzema being there, Delap is there, and we have Jackson there. Now, there are some matches that Delap might start or Jackson, and Benzema will stay at the bench, observe the style of play, and say that I've seen maybe they miss 1 or 2 chances which they are supposed to take. During the second half, Benzema will not say, okay, see boy, this is where you got it wrong. Next time when it's like this, you run from this side, run. But when you have Delap and Jackson, who go in who go advise each other, who go tell each other? Those are the things the likes of Lampard, the Drogba, the Terry, the Cole was doing.
Man.
Ivanovic good. Aspilicueta good now because of him play with the likes of Ivanovic, play with the likes of Ashley Cole.
Yeah, word. Well, we need to be careful this summer again because one thing about Chelsea is that
they need to be careful because this Bournemouth player is the talk of the town right now.
For me,
it's the news that they are going for. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing the name well. It's the talk of the town.
Some big
club are pushing him for him, but Chelsea own no be to push for and go sign him. On I get people who go work with them. Because if you look at Bournemouth, they have players, some matured food that are there that are also helping the young lad.
Well, let's see how it goes. But some people are saying that the £50 million release clause is fair. It's not a fair deal for me. For a 19-year-old. For a 19-year-old.
Younger they are, the higher the price.
And now this is just where they change your narrative. Now you can imagine where we spent almost £45 million or more than that to sign Estevao Willian. Fine, he's a Brazilian talent, and people talk about Brazil and producing wonder kids.
And I told you that it's not about talent. Is not enough.
It's not enough. You are saying it in this Chelsea team already. We have one of the highest number of talented players.
Now, it's not enough.
But you can see that experience is lacking so much in the team. They should just be careful with Jamie Gittins for me. The £80 million is too much. It's too much. We can also negotiate with someone else. There are a lot of wingers. The wingers,
even this Nico Williams,
Rafaelio day now.
That Rafaelio, if it makes sense.
Rafaelio day.
AC Milan.
I know go too hard because
losing João Felix to AC Milan. But
the only reason why I would not like Chelsea to sell a lot of João Felix is unless they are going to sign another 10.
Okay.
I've never said sell a player just like that. My own is that when you sell a player, what is your plan for replacing that player? That was why I was very, 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 very furious. I was angry with this Chelsea side because January transfer window, we let a lot of players go.
And
reduced
the strength of the team.
Reduced the depth. Chelsea had depth, but now we don't. Again, with all the injuries where we get now, we don't get any depth again. Now deep where we go. So for me, I feel like where they made the mistake, likes of Vega left, likes of Felix left. It did not get any replacement for them. But looking at Felix, we've talked about his attitude. You see him as somebody that will want to play for Chelsea next season again with the whole of everything he has been talking on the media. So for me, if I was the one, I'll be planning the future without him.
Okay.
Because number one, AC Milan says they want to keep him, and him himself, I don't think he wants to still play.
It's not that AC Milan want to keep him; they have to watch him before they think it twice.
They make mouth for media and say, "Hey, we would like to buy João Felix to the end of the season."
Rafael.
Just give up. That is the reason for this talk now. It's as simple as that. You have Felix, you give us Leo. You don't pay any money.
Everybody
Sefini.
say, yes.
Win-win situation.
All right. Lastly, I don't know. I heard that Chelsea hired a Rugby star, Willie Issa.
Within the contour, say and work to come do.
They say me can help them now, mentality wise now. They leave footballers them we don't make name.
Apart from the footballer self, is the coach not potent enough to instill the right man? That's to tell you that
with the number of coaching staff.
Abba, you worked with Ancelotti. Come on, guy. You worked with Guardiola. You can't instill the right mentality on these guys, and Chelsea is going to sign a former rugby player.
Wait, let me even read what they said.
A former rugby player.
Let me read it. Why Chelsea hired Rugby League star Willie Issa? A Chelsea source said the club's thinking is to give every source possible to help each player on and off the pitch. Issa's experience of playing at the highest level of Rugby League, knowing that it takes to win and maintaining his physical condition during a grueling season, is just part of the reason he was hired.
You see, from what I understand from what you just read, this guy, they play for a rugby team where they are having a bad season, and they saw that okay, he was still having a bad season at his club, and then he was playing well, he was still performing well, he was still keeping that mentality, and these people rush.
Go.
No, this is the funniest thing I've seen today.
So make one instinct the kind of way he gets inside the player.
Abba! Is it that you don't have ex-football players, or you don't have current, even the ones because this guy is a current rugby player. I heard so that he's a current player. They had to hire him to Chelsea. Is that how too much the money is now? We just want to spend it anyhow.
They don't know what to use money for. It's cheap.
You can as well hire me now.
All this cheap. They want it cheap.
Come on now. How can you? What do we see? There's no point.
I'm sure at this point, I beg. Let them go and protest, please. I'm tired. See, I don't tired.
They go protest.
Let them go protest. Funny enough, if to say Bab in D.
Stamford Bridge now straight. Stamford Bridge. We don't land there since
Sunday. We don't book flights.
We don't land there since
Monday. We don't land. It sure me say our fans the way they UK they watch us, where they London, where they watch us, where they even call us before on live show. Once they get our signal, say they come, they go even want us. Or now we mount like this. Ooh, you know as Niger things they be.
Yes now. Violence.
You know as Niger things they be.
But this is crazy.
It's crazy,
bro.
But anyhow. Yeah, nothing come.
There's no point. There's no point for this. There was no point. There's nothing you want to tell me. You come and explain to me why this guy was signed. Because you're talking about mentality or you're talking about motivation. The coach is there. He has league team of coaches
on and off the pitch.
Jesus. Maresca, you have a team of coaches. If to
there's
say
nobody there to
motivate these guys again.
And this goes to Maresca. Please, from today henceforth, I know you are watching us. Please be mindful of what you say in the media.
I'll not even talk at all.
A whole lot of things, a whole lot of people are holding you by your words. Be mindful of what you say in the media. Today you talk like this. Maresca, when he came in initially, he had this boldness.
Yeah.
He has this.
We are here to do what we have to do.
Do you understand?
Come on, I was very impressed.
But now, he's not giving me that.
See, but even if Chelsea form don't drop, as a coach, first of all, take responsibility. That's the reason why you are the manager. Take responsibility and assure the fans. This is what the fans want to hear. Outline your mistake and say this is where we can correct our mistakes, not by
improve.
And then you end your whole talk with positivity.
Yeah,
don't be bringing some kind of negative talks.
Bring down the mentality of not only the players, also the fans.
I see some Chelsea fans.
Even right now, Aston Villa that drew it switch. Some Chelsea fans like, I'm gonna forget that they go lose. Not be.
They say
understand. They say the mentality we don't give some of us. You know, it's not making sense. But anyhow, Do it to like, share, subscribe, follow this page because that's the be now. My name is Peters.
My name is Big Dave.